Hey, what's up, Earth? William the Wise here. Um, so, common theme I'm seeing on our shared planet here right now is a lot of reluctance to change, fighting for ideals that we've been holding on to. When new information comes about, no one really wants to look at it for what it is, just new information. You know, offer a different perspective. Might possibly help you learn something that you've been trying to figure out about yourself, or, problem or situation or answer to a deep-seated question that you're trying to find. When we resist change, guys, we stagnate. Just like water. We're mostly water, remember? So when we choose to stay in a little sphere, then movement stops. And this isn't good. Because then it's easier to be susceptible to negativity and to be led astray with your own compassion. I mean, light workers out there is a lot that are they're getting just lost. The original mission of what they're trying to do is just fading away. The negative archons or negative forces, dark entities, whatever you want to refer to them as, beings that feed on things like fear and anxiety and things that come along with your ego and challenging of ideals and beliefs, which I understand is hard sometimes for people. A lot of times you have to be humbled first to even contemplate the idea. I could be wrong. It's not an easy thing to admit to yourself. Until you start to do it, it becomes easier the more time goes on. You understand and see things for what they are. Everything's a lesson. There's negativity, there's positivity. It's all here to drive lessons. The negative side, they've tried to hijack the system. They weren't okay with just accepting you are the negative aspect for experience in humanity. So, they tried to hijack that, and that's why we are the way we are. We've been messed with genetically in the distant past. Pretty sure a lot of people know that. If you ask yourself deep inside, you'll know. And if you haven't accepted that, that's probably, well, I'm not going to say probably, I'm not the end-all, be-all of answers. I'm not, and a lot of other people out there that are just trying to help aren't that either. You need to seek out your own answers. Stop listening to people and taking what they say at face value. Like, oh no, this guy's right. He gets it. I'm subscribing and I'm going to follow everything that he says like a religion. I mean, I've tried, not with a YouTube channel, but I've tried waking people up before. And I was speaking to somebody on Facebook about that today. It kind of started turning into that. Like, oh, you're so wise. And I'm not trying to stroke my ego here. I'm just explaining a situation that happened. The ones of us that are out there, like light workers, whatever you want to refer as, the ones trying to spread love and understanding and raise people's vibrations a little bit, so the species as a whole can be better. I'm not doing this for me. I'm not trying to get rich on YouTube. The only reason I even have ads on right now is just so it gets seen, because that's the way the world works. It runs on money. I just want the information out there. People like Billy Hart being on Facebook. You know, he's a good one too. He's just trying to get the information out there. He's trying to wake you guys up to change. Because change, you can't grow without change. Like, look, I'm sitting here right now between these two gardens. Look at this garden right here. Everything in this whole garden, and this one too over here. Everything, every single thing in this garden, both of these gardens, they transmute throughout their lifetime. They don't stay the same. They constantly change. I mean, plants are naturally more in tune with the earth anyway because that's where they draw the majority of their life force from. And the sun, which we do too. Now, if they just stayed the same, they'd always be seedlings. That's what we have in the world right now. We have a bunch of people running around that are seedlings. Just refusing to take in the sun and take in the information in the moving live water and using pesticides on yourselves and the things that you eat. It's just, look at your life. And if you garden, think about this. Would you subject your plants, things you're going to eat, to patterns like this that you are yourself? You'd stop resisting change so much. Because things are going to change, even more in the future. It's not going to be as easy to lie to each other. We're going to be able to see through it. You know, we're going to see more of our reality. It's going to happen. So you need to start doing the work for yourselves. So you're ready when this happens. Because, well, it already is. And, you know, the more minute stages. Go out in nature. Swim in a river. Bathe in a waterfall. You know? Sit amongst the plants and the trees. Meditate and listen to yourself. And I know that what I'm saying is going to resonate with a lot of people because, you know, it's how we're all feeling. I can feel all you guys. You're all lost, fearful, confused souls running around in vessels, oblivious to just the real reality. So please, you guys, detox yourselves. Even if just for a test. You know, stop eating meat for a while. Look up the effects of emotion and intent on water. And then, you know, connect the dots. Make the realization that animal you're eating, its last vibrational thought was fear, anxiety, pain. And you're going to put that into your body. What do you think the result of that's going to be? Don't eat processed food crap. Just for a short time. Do experiments. Be curious. Do it for yourself. Don't just, well, this guy's fucking nuts, or, oh my God, he's the Messiah. You know, don't do either one of those things. Take the information that people are trying to put out there for the betterment of everybody and test it for yourself. So, yeah. Do the work, guys. Look up things like alchemy, spiritual alchemy. Look up ways to decalcify or open your pineal gland. Look up chakra meditation. Look up sun-charged water. Look up DNA activation. Look up occult knowledge, stuff that's supposed to be so evil, but, if you look into Gnostic traditions, Jesus was teaching this stuff, or Yeshua. And a lot of his teachings, they mirror Buddha. It's all, I could go into a list of different, deities that all preach the same thing. And it's just letting yourself resonate in love. Do a Merkaba activation meditation. Pull all your chakras into your heart space. Let yourself feel fucking self-love, but for the right reason, in the right way. Let yourself speak love. Let yourself see love, Make that conscious choice that even when somebody attacks you, not to lower yourself because of the way that they perceive something. You don't know anything about their life. You just need to worry about yourselves more. Because if you worry about yourselves more, seek answers from inside more, and from nature and the sun and the divine central sun of creation, we refer to as God. I call them I am, because they are everything. Omnipresent, that's what that means. Seek truth for yourself. Seek and you shall find. Yes, the Bible has been manipulated by corrupt hearts of men wanting to control humanity with the help of negative archon forces. But there is truth in there. You can't completely extinguish truth. That's why they push so hard to control us, because they know that. So just love, guys. I know it's kind of a hippie kind of way of trying to think, but I'm a veteran. I'm a Marine Corps veteran, 8 years. I've done that. I've done the whole, that doesn't work. You need to make people do what... No, that's not. It's not the way to... That's why we're here. You're not a light worker if you're trying to control someone. It's good to try and relay messages to others. It's good to get information out there because it can help change people's perspective, and hopefully, my hope is just to lead them in whatever direction that is going to get them there that's best suited for them. Don't get so caught up in the story that you miss the lesson. And ask yourselves inside more. Resonate a frequency of love and just let this stuff go. I know it's hard because it's been our reality for so long, but we really need to just let it go. Don't hold grudges on the past.